right, Lee, thank you. Now on Bounce, you have just 2 days to get your tickets to the Tosco Music Beatles tribute. We have Steve Stokel of the Sponge Tones fame here to talk about the performances. Welcome, sir.
Well, thank you. It's good to be here.
So you have done the Beatles tribute for many years as a member of the house band as well as one of their performers. Talk about the excitement surrounding this weekend.
It's a wonderful thing because everybody's there for the same reason, to celebrate the music of the best band in the world. Sorry, Beatles, best rock and roll band in the world. Who else would have an album climbing the charts 50 years later?
Huh.
So, yeah, the audience is wonderful. The musicians are all on the same page, and it's a joyful occasion.
Talk about how much time goes into rehearsing this show.
Well, the house band has several sing-along songs, and we also back up some members also. So we have four rehearsals. We just had the last one last night, and then we'll have a total run-through the day of the show. Mm-hmm. Each of those rehearsals is about 4 hours.
Wow.
So we put a lot of time in there. And great musicians, great singers, yes.
And you say that this event is super cool because it really fosters a sense of community when it comes to the music scene.
It does. Charlotte does have a vibrant music scene, but we don't get to see each other a lot. And I will say that John Tosco is really responsible for finding ways for musicians, amateurs and professionals alike, to get together with his Tosco music parties, which have been going on for like 30 years now. This is the 14th one of these, by the way. But he really puts a lot of effort into getting the musicians together. So backstage, the green room, the rehearsals, and the jams. It's just wonderful. It's wonderful.
There are apparently also group sing-alongs.
Yes.
How did that get started?
Well, it's a wonderful thing because what John does is we'll pick out several tunes and he'll make everybody stand up and we'll play the song and sing, but you hear the audience coming back at you. I mean, you can't even hear us. It's just wonderful to see everybody singing back at you. And that's one of the things in music parties that have been going on for years, is getting people in the audience involved in the performance, which is a beautiful thing.
And you talked about how this is such a joyful, that's what you were telling me in the commercial break.
It is. When the musicians, on stage, you look to your left and right, and your fellow musicians are watching and smiling. You look at the audience, and everybody's watching it. They all know all the words to these songs. So it's that they're for one purpose only, and it's a beautiful thing when that happens, and it does happen with this. That's why it's one of my favorite gigs of the year.
So here's the information. The Tosco Music Beatles Tribute coming up Saturday at the Night Theater. That's at Levine Center for the Arts, right in the heart of Uptown Charlotte. Starts at 7:30. Tickets range between $18 and $31. We put all this information on WBTV.com. All you have to do is look in the Web Extras section, which is right on the home page. Steve Stokel of the Sponge Tones, thank you for being here tonight, sir.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
All the best this weekend.
Okay.
Stay with us. We got more WBTV News on Bounce coming up after the break.